So Second Sight sent me something in the mail, and looks like it's a home invasion movie that you might remember, and it's out in 4K, and I'm going to talk about it right now. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void Horror Podcast. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be doing a spoiler-free and sort of the features of You're Next. And it's a movie that I saw back in 2011 and is now finally getting a 4K from Second Sight. They have a limited edition run, which is a big box set. They also have like the Blu-ray, and then they have just the 4K that is coming out as a standard edition. Now, I get sent out one of these, which is sort of a test print of the movie. It's exactly what the 4K looks like and is, so I will be able to explain it to you. Unfortunately, I didn't get the physical box set to show you what the special ingredients and everything are and how wonderful these sets look, but trust me, they're really good. If you recall, I did the inside release, which was fantastic. But yeah, let's get into what I think of the movie first, since it's been a while since I talked about it, and then I'll get into all the extra features and things and where you can pick it up with all the links and everything below. Man, it's been years since I've watched this movie. Maybe 7 years or so, because it's been a while. And I really enjoyed it back in the day, so it was interesting to rewatch it again on 4K. So what is You're Next all about? Well, it's a home invasion movie, first of all, a very unique one with a very different sort of final girl in the movie. It's about this family, the Davisons, who are having a wedding anniversary getaway, and they're celebrating with all of their family, including some of their girlfriends and boyfriends and new people that they're introducing to one another for the first time. And their home gets invaded by some mysterious gang of killers who are wearing masks, and they soon learn that there's a person amongst them that is not just your typical guest. Yes, this person knows how to fight back, and then some. This movie is directed by Adam Wingard, one of his earlier films that he did with Simon Barrett, who has also worked with him and written a lot of movies together, and both of them are directors. They went on to do The Guest, Blair Witch, and he went on to do Godzilla movies and everything else. Simon Barrett just put out a movie called Seance, and Simon Barrett's actually writing for the upcoming Azrael film that's at the Fright Fest, so he's done a lot of work. I'm a fan of both of them, honestly, because I think they both really understand horror in a lot of ways. They do things their own way, but they really are fans. And this movie is no different. This movie is a really different spin on the home invasion thing. They even said that they were inspired by The Strangers, but they didn't want to just make a Strangers movie. They wanted to do something a little more unique, where one of the guests is actually able to fight back, prepared for these kinds of situations, which really adds a dynamic to the movie that is interesting and fun to watch, because you're kind of rooting for this person the entire time. It's brutal. It's violent, it's bloody. There's a lot of really big happy moments, and then suddenly something really bad happens kind of things, where it really just shakes the whole fucking room, and then everything goes to mayhem. And by the end of the movie, there's a couple of twists and changes in the movie that really make this one a very unique film. There are a lot of stars in this film, and some that are even directors themselves, like Larry Fessenden. He's actually a director and an actor. He's been in this movie. Got Barbara Crampton, who's producing and acting in tons of movies. Ty West, a very young Ty West, by the way, playing a documentarian in this film, which I thought was really fun. AJ Bowen's in this, who's just been in a lot of really great independent films, as well as big films too. One of my favorites has always been The Signal, where everybody goes crazy by hearing a signal. He's fantastic in that. I've been a fan of him since.
You almost fucked my wife. What did you just say?
And Sharni Vinson, she's really dynamic in this role and does a fantastic job of really packing a punch. But yeah, I really like this movie. This is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this over the years. I'm glad to have seen it on 4K and watch it again. It is just as good as I remember. I think it's just a very solid film, especially since they couldn't afford a ton of practical effects in that. But there's ways they get around it in this movie that they do a really good job. There is gore and graphic stuff in this movie, but they definitely are able to kind of work around it to make it still impact, but not spend so much money. And I really admire the shit out of them for that. But yeah, as a movie, I say check it out. If you like The Strangers, you'll probably enjoy this one just as much. It's a little bit of a different flavor and it kind of makes you root for different things, but I think you'll like it if you have never seen it. I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Solid movie. Watch this quite regularly. I'm surprised it's been as long as it has been since I've seen it last. So the movie's out, by the way, so you can pick it up, and you can pick it up on the limited edition 4K, which comes with the box set and everything, Blu-ray, or the standard edition 4K. All of them are available now from Second Sight. Like I said, there's links down below, so feel free to check those out. Some of those links will help your boy out for a little extra change. So now I'm going to get into some features and what it looked like and give you guys kind of an idea if you want to pick one up. So yeah, first things first, the audio and the visuals on this are really good, and I really enjoyed watching it from this kind of perspective. It is a kind of a dark movie in some parts, but just looks good on the screen, and it deserves a 4K transfer in my opinion. And Second Sight gave it a brand new restoration, so it's all brand new. There's brand new interviews and things that I'm going to go over. And like I said, the sound quality is great because they have everything. We have HDR, Dolby Vision on this one as well. That has been approved by Adam Wingard himself. You do get the Blu-ray. It is going to be in Region B, but 4Ks are not regions, so you can pick those up and put them in your 4K player and they will play fine. I mean, there's very few that would ever do that. They stopped doing the region thing with 4Ks. So, which has been pretty nice, to be honest with you. We get an all-new audio commentary with director Adam Wingard and Simon Barrett. Another audio commentary with Adam Wingard, Simon Barrett, Sharni Vinson, and Barbara Crampton. We get Children of the 80s. It's an interview with Adam Wingard and Simon Barrett, which was really fun to talk about because those guys just, like I said, they're fans of the material and they kind of tell you like, you know, where they came from and how this idea came about. Adam's rocking like a full-on beard and sunglasses in it, so it's pretty wild. They also have The Most of Us, a new interview with producers Keith Calder and Jess Wu Calder. They have a script as a blueprint, a new interview with actor AJ Bowen. We got Down in the Basement, a new interview with actor Joe Swanberg. Be Funny and Die, a new interview with actor Amy Simetz. We also have Falling Into Place, a new interview with production designer Tom Hammock. Slashers Don't Die, Tim Coleman on Your Next. And Who's Next, the making of Your Next, plus some animated storyboards. Now, the limited edition comes with a hard case, so you'll get that with it. It's like a rigid, they call it a rigid slipcase with artwork by Nick Charge. You get a 120-page booklet with new essays by Martin Contario, Andrew Graves, Kurt Halfyard, and Alexandra Heller, Nicholas Schellig, Ronwin Legg, and Heather Wixon. Plus you get 6 art cards. They do like scenes from the movie. Now the 4K on this, if you only decide to do that, you're only going to get the audio commentaries and like a couple of the features in there. Most of the features are going to fit on the Blu-ray, so you'll get a lot of them on there, but there is actually quite a lot for the 4K on this one. So it definitely was fun to kind of sit down and watch them. But yeah, I'd have to say this is a pretty damn good release. I didn't get to get the physical like I said, but you know, maybe next time, whether you want to get the limited Blu-ray or the standard edition 4K, it's there for you. Like I said, there are links down below. Thank you, Second Sight and AIM Publicity. Really appreciate you guys sending stuff out to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you a fan of Your Next? Do you like this release? Are you going to pick up a copy for yourself? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, long live the void.